Let's decorate a spread in my catch-all happy planner. Hi everyone, this is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, I welcome you and I hope you'll stick around. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. In today's video, we're going to decorate a spread for the week of April 7 through 13. And I'm going to use a new Planything subscription box that I've had for a little while now. Just hadn't got it out yet. So I thought we'd take a quick little flip through the book and then we'll look at these papers and we'll figure out what I'm going to do in here. So this is the Plants and Florals subscription box. This was the December subscription. So with Planything, if you're not familiar with her subscription, she opens it up on the 15th of the month, and I guess she takes orders for about a month or so, and then she ships it. So I actually received this in February. But anyway, and it also, look, it has these cute little washies. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a quick flip because I have not yet decided which sticker set I'm going to use from here. So this isn't going to be a fancy flip through or anything. Just going to be just quickly, not only to show y'all, but to refresh my memory of what's in here. So we got a lot of cute house plants. We have 2 pages of these on clear. We've got some greenhouses and plant stores. Love those. Succulents. So for every decorative page, you get 2 sheets. We've got hanging plants. And then we've got coordinating boxes and bullet points. And then we move into this other little set back here, which has some pinks. These are also gorgeous. This one's got some florals on it, or actually all of these have florals. And then you've got some large florals to coordinate. I am not very good at using these large florals. I don't really know how to put bunches and bouquets together. Not my forte, but these are beautiful. And we've got coordinating boxes and bullet points. And then we've got 2 pages of quotes back here. So yeah, that is cute. So just from looking at this, I feel like I've been doing a lot of pink lately. And I love the little greenhouses and storefronts. So I think I might want to use these. So now let's have a look at the papers because I don't have a ton going on for the week of the 7th. So I was thinking I might take one of these papers and either place it like it, is or tear it. So here's the pink. So I don't think I'm going to be using that one. I'll put that one aside. This one is the hanging plants. That's really cute. I really love this storefront. And I like the print that's on the back. But we do have this print in washi. I would kind of like to use this somewhere, but I might rather tear that down and put it in my dashboard. So for this one, gosh, I'm undecided. Let's put that aside. I might do, let's see. I might kind of tear this hanging plant. Because I probably wouldn't use this somewhere. Or you know what? I could tear this and put it up here. Let's see, how wide is that? Those plants would hang from here pretty well. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to tear this and try to put it up here, and then I'll put some boxes and things and, some of these other stickers down here. So let's just go for it. If you tear towards you, then you'll kind of get that white edge. So I'm going to do that. And my white edge always starts out fine and then it gets really fat. So this is not a skill that I have perfected, but I sure enjoy, the way it looks. Okay, and now I've got a little something I might be able to use somewhere later, at least this side. So I'm going to put that aside for now. And I will have to, oh, you know what I wasn't thinking? This may have to go over here because I don't want to have to tear off these sides. I need to get my head in the game. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tear around these. I mean, at this point now, we're just flying by the seat of our pants because my original plan was to put it on that other page, but I don't want to have to tear up those plants. And this white is getting really big, so I may have to kind of come back and, work on that. Okay, I just tore that little tassel. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I want to put this up here. I'm going to trim these down just a little. So do y'all like to use paper in your planners? It does make it a little thicker, especially these Planything papers because they are kind of thick. But every now and then, you know, I like to change it up a little bit. That is really taking up a lot of space. Now I'm wondering, since this doesn't fit exactly and it's got a gap here, now I'm kind of wondering if I want to tear through here and put 3 on one page and these on this one. If you're new to my channel, I do a lot of thinking on the fly because I don't really sit down and pre-plan everything that I'm doing. Like, I will pre-plan to the extent of I know what's going on that week, and I usually won't choose a sticker book until I'm ready to sit down. But you know, that's how it goes over here, so we're just rocking and rolling with it. Okay, that's cute. I like the tear look here. We'll probably set this one over here somewhere, maybe actually even over here. But I kind of wanted to get that white edge here. So let's see if we can tear just a tad bit more without tearing up plants. I don't know if I'll be successful in that, but I'll try it. So I hope everyone's doing okay. Welcome to April. Gosh, can't believe it's here already. One reason I wanted to do the plants this week is because I have been using so many florals lately. I adore florals in my spread, but sometimes it just feels repetitious. So I kind of might want to see something different this week. Okay, I got a little bit of the white to show. I wasn't able to get it there, but you know, it's all right. I think I'm going to glue these all the way on the edges. So let's get my glue stick out. Y'all should see the mess I've got over here now. But let's go ahead and get my glue stick out. This isn't going to be anything that's perfected. We're just going to put down something pretty. I think I'm going to white out note down here. I see that peeking out. I'm just using an Elmer's Craft Bond extra strength glue. I have some Tombow glue tape runner, but I need to refill it. And actually, if I'm being honest, I kind of like the glue stick better because the glue on here is a little more forgiving if you need to slide something into place. So, you know, I'll just try to get this on here, you know, just so that it sticks. I do have a chisel tip glue stick if I need to come in and add some to the corners later. So let's just try to get this up here. I still want to see the word Monday. Okay, that's good. Now here I will have to use that chisel tip. So this is a Zig two-way glue. I don't know if you're supposed to shake it, but I usually do. But it just has a little chisel tip that you can push in and out. And the glue goes on blue so you can see it. And then it dries clear. But this is a good little glue stick. I'm not going to worry too much about these sides because I will put some boxes there. But I do want to get down these edges. Okay, so that's good for that one. We'll let that rest for just a minute and we're going to go over here and do the same. And I need to Yeah, that'll work out pretty good because I can still see Saturday and Sunday. So this will add a little texture to the page. That'll be a little something different. And I don't have a ton of things going on this week, so that is the perfect time for me to, get the paper out. I like to use paper in my planner, but I haven't done it in my catch-all in a while. I have been doing it in my dashboard more frequently with my old Planners Anonymous kits. And I've got so many of those kits. I really want to start using those. And I have a discount code for Planners Anonymous now. So I definitely want to start incorporating those into my spreads. I like to use those in my dashboard, but I want to start bringing them over into here as well. Okay, I think we are good on that for now. Okay, so that is our starting point. I also want to get this little greenhouse on the page. So I'm going to grab this one, and I don't know where it's going. We're just going to hover and see where we think it'll look good. But yeah, I like using the paper every now and then. It changes things up, and when I turn the page, I'll be happy to see that. Okay, I think I might put this down here, but now I'm kind of wondering if I might want to set it on some washi. So let's have a look at these washies again. I may end up pulling the pink, but for now, I think I'm going to pull this one. And I'm going to put this on some wax paper because since that sticker is a little clear, I don't always white out my lines, but I think this time I'm going to white out this line, and then I'm going to tear that washi. Sorry if y'all are hearing noise. I had to get this pen out of my little pen bag over here. Okay, so we're just going to start here, and it won't be completely invisible, but at least it'll take down, the black a notch, and I'm okay with that. These plants are reminding me, I recently repotted a fiddle leaf fig. It was getting a little sad, but I put it in a bigger pot, and that plant is so happy now, and it's got new growth coming out everywhere, and I'm so excited. But I've got 3 others that also need to be repotted. So I need to get myself to the store and buy those, some pots. Okay, I'm going to tear this a little longer than it needs to be because I may put the other half on my other page since I'm planning on tearing this in half. All right, so let's tear this one in half, or, sort of in half. We'll just aim for the middle, and, however it tears, well, that's how it tears. We're not into perfectionism over here. We're just into trying to put together a pretty spread and hang out with each other. So if you like that kind of thing, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so already. Sometimes I do get a little chatty. Other days I feel kind of quiet. Just never know what you're going to get. But in the end, I think we're all having fun together. And I really enjoy when y'all leave me comments and we can chat down in the comments section. That's fun. Because let me tell y'all, there is no one in my family that has the least bit interest in decorative planning. And one of these strips I just tore, but I don't know which one. I guess we'll find out as time goes on. Okay, let's put this down here on the bottom. Actually, you know what? I think before I do that, man, this stuff is curly. I'm going to set that down because if I tore this one, then that's the one I want to use here since I don't need as much. Yeah, I think it was this one. So we'll put him down here. Well, no, that's pretty long too. I don't know. I guess they're about the same. I know this one's long, so I'm going to go ahead and set it down here while I've got it in my hands. Oh, you know what? I just realized this pattern is going to be upside down. So I don't want to have a right side up and an upside down. So let me set this one aside. Let's take this one, and I guess we'll have to tear another strip, and maybe I can add that one as accent to my boxes. Okay, and now that this one is extra long, I can just go ahead and plop it down here. You know what? I think I'll tear it. Since everything else is torn, let's just go ahead and keep the tearing alive. Okay, and I'm going to put these aside, and I will try to add those as box accents. Let's go ahead and put this plant store down. And he's going to sit right here on top of this washi. Oh, I might need to go a little higher with my whiteout. So what have y'all been up to? Do y'all have all your April spreads planned out? You got your April Easter plans coming together? We have not made any of our plans yet. I don't know why we seem to be a little late with that. I think it's because you know, everyone has gotten so busy. Okay, that's cute. I like that. I think I want to put down a couple of boxes while I'm thinking about it, and then we'll work on that washi. And you know, we'll just keep working our way around the area. I don't really work like all this side and then all of that side. I'm just kind of, I'll do it all at once, you know, here and there, whatever. Okay, I kind of like this bright box because it brings out the bright tones in this little canopy here. I wonder if I want to put some more washi there. Let's see. Let's take this box here. And let's put a smaller circle on top. It's kind of, you know, when you don't have a lot going on and it's a free-for-all, sometimes that takes more thought, I think. Let's do the light one. And we'll just put him here. Or do I want to set him underneath? Actually, I might want to set him underneath. Let me see if I can peel this up just a little. I think I just tore it some. No, I don't think I tore it, but it did look a little off there. Okay, so that's cute. And I might want to put a quote down here. Or maybe some bullet points. Let's look back here at these quotes and see what we have. We've got, it doesn't look like these are related to plants, but here's a Monday should be optional. And don't forget to be awesome. Some of these are a little snarky, which, you know, I love a little snark in my life. I feel like the Monday might be a little wide. So let me put bullet points here instead, and we'll come back to those quotes here in a little bit once we see what we've got left for space. Let's do this darker green. And I'll just take, how many of these do I want? Maybe I'll just do 2. Okay, that's cute. And I think now I can take some of this washi and put it up top. And it's okay that that line shows through the washi. Like I said, I'm not in the habit of, you know, coloring out or whiting out my lines. That's not something I do very often. So I don't ever mind that it is showing through my, I don't care about the lines showing through my washi. That doesn't bother me. But I might want another box up here. It's not going to be this long one. I'm probably going to reserve that for a different spread. Because like I said, it's an open week. I don't have a lot going on. So I would hate to waste that pretty box. Okay, I think I want to bring the dark up here. And I'm going to put him here, I think. We'll come back and fill this space in a little bit, I believe. I think I am going to grab a little quote and put down here, though. Let's do, some days I amaze myself, other days I put the keys in the fridge. I haven't ever actually done that, but I do definitely have my moments. I'm sure we all do. This, I'm having a hard time getting this sticker out of the book. So once I put it down, there's no way I could ever get it back up. So I hope I like it. I'll put it like that. I didn't want to put it over the green because I didn't want my line to be covered up. Okay, let's rest on this page a minute and let's move to this one and see what we can put down over here. So I wanted to get more of the washi tape. So I do need to tear another strip of the washi, and I wonder how much is left on this one. Is it enough to go across this top? I think it is barely enough. So let's put this down. I'm going to turn my page so I can see the top of this line. And yeah, this is definitely going to be a tight fit. But that will work. And I'm just going to leave that little piece there because I left it here as well. All right, now let's tear a piece to put down here. So that should do it. And hopefully, like I said, I may come back with these other little scraps. If I have a long strip that I don't use, I'll put it back on my washi roll and save it. I'm that person. I may not use it for another year, but darn it, I'm going to save it. I don't know why this washi tape is curling so much. It must be thinner than some of her others. I find that when the washi tapes are thinner, they do tend to curl a little more. I haven't ever had that issue with Planything washies, I don't think. Normally it's with the Amazon washies is when that happens to me. Green is not normally a favorite color of mine, but I'm really loving it in with all these plants. Okay, let's try to tear this one a little. Okay, that's cute. I like that. All right, let's look at some more of these plant store stickers. Or I could even put down some of, like this is really cute. I could put this down somewhere with all the house plants, but I feel like the colors in this one are pretty light. Of course, they would bring out the beiges here. Let's look at the stores one more time, and then we'll decide if we're going to do the plants or the plant stores. I like the vibrancy of these, but I'm kind of wanting to bring in some of these here. I think I could probably do both. I'm torn because I like this one with the snake plants, but I like this one because it's got so many. I have a lot. I'm going to do the one with the snake plants. Oh shoot, I just tore it. I told y'all I'm having a hard time getting these things out of here. Maybe I better just use my finger. And hopefully when I put this down, it's not obvious that I've torn it. I think I'll white this out a little bit just because I did this one, and this is actually a little bit lighter. So let's see, I need to do some of this. And this is just a Jelly Roll 08. I kind of wish I had a 0.10 because it would put down a thicker layer. Might need to go a little higher actually. Yep, there's that tear. Hopefully once I get this laid down, it'll be okay. I think that'll be fine. Okay, let's put a box here. And maybe it'll kind of look like these plants are sitting on top of my box. Let me see what sizes we have. So they're all this size unless I use this big one. And I really don't think I want to do that. I think I'll take this kind of this olive green. I don't know if y'all can see this. And I might put it here. We have we have a group of 4 couples that we do dinner with on Friday nights, and we call it Friday Night Dinner Club. So I think I can put this one here and let this drape over just a tiny bit. It won't hurt. I just want to make a notation about where we're going. So, that one. I can't do this one-handed while I'm trying to hold this other sticker up. So we'll see what happens. It's a little crooked. It's a little crooked, but I guess it's all right. If I had more arms, it wouldn't be an issue. Okay, and this might be a good spot for another circle sticker since, you know, that's going to be lost otherwise. So let's take the darker green and put it here. Or actually, there's not much contrast there. Let's see. What colors do we have over here? I've got this light, this kind of limeish color. I don't know, y'all. I just don't know. Now I'm wishing I were able to fix the crookedness of this sticker, but these are thick. The Planything stickers are thick. We'll go under just a little. Okay. I'm not 100% on that, but it's okay for now. All right, I think I'll put some bullet points on Thursday. Since I've got bullet points on the bottom, I think I'll go in the middle on this side. And I need to kind of get that beige over here, so I also need to bring in this beige box at some point. I don't know if that's out of frame. Sorry if it is. I think I'll pull this bluish green. I don't have this anywhere else on the page. Let's put this on Thursday. And this time I think I'm going to do 3. Or actually, I better go ahead and do 2 because like I said, I don't have a lot going on. And maybe I'll pull this little beige sticker. And now if I put this here, it's going to be so obvious that that one is crooked. So maybe, where do we want to put this one? Let's put this one down here. And I do want to put down another one of these store stickers. Where'd they go? This one has plants and fruit. Oh, this one has books. That looks like books in there too. This one kind of introduces some purples though, so I may steer away from that one. Actually, I think I'm going to do this one here. And I'm going to set him. I know he's going to be on the same row as this one, but I kind of like it down here with this box. And I guess I'll go ahead and white out again since I've already started doing it. I feel like I have to continue. That's one reason I don't do a lot of white out on my boxes. I mean on my lines. Because usually when I sit down, I just want to enjoy the process, but I also want to get it done. And I'm not going to wait for this to dry. Just because I don't have the patience for it. I should have went a little higher there, but it's okay. It just takes that black down a notch. All right, let's go back to the quotes again. I want to put down another quote. So over here, I said, some days I amaze myself. So that one was a little sarcastic. So maybe we'll put down this sarcastic sticker that says, if only sarcasm burned calories. And since I've got my other quote on the bottom, we'll put this one over here, I think. Actually, I'm going to put it up here to kind of take up some of the space. And then maybe we can put a little box or something down here. So let's take this little blue one and we'll put it down here with, well, I don't know. I might not like it with that. We'll see. We'll see. I think I'll just kind of put it here. Now these Planything boxes are thick, so you have a hard time getting them up, but they're also thick enough that you can't see the black lines through there. Y'all, this is really bothering me. But since this is on top and that's underneath, I really don't think I can fix that, but you don't know how bad I want to try. I'm just going to have to try to overlook it, but my eye keeps going there. Okay, let's see what else we have here. I've got bullet points. I've got a couple quotes. I've got 3 little plants. I probably won't do too much more, but I do want to put something here. So let's do some of these circle boxes. Let's take this lime one and put it here. And I think I'm okay with it. Well, I'm going to be pretty boxy down here if I do that. I think I'll put this one down here. And I'm going to put this one, well, now this is going to be close to this. I guess it's okay. Okay, and then over here, I kind of want to close up this just a little. Before I do that, let's look at these washi scraps and see if we can maybe dress up some of these a little bit. I haven't put washi on my boxes decoratively in forever. Now we do have a little odd white space there. And I just put that upside down, which I was trying to avoid. Maybe on the boxes it can be upside down. That we'll just rationalize it that way. Oh yeah, it was planned. I did it on purpose. About on this one, I think there's probably enough going on over here. I don't want to put it there because that's already got washi right there. So let's see. If I'm going to do this over here, then I need to put down another box. So let's see. I've already, see now I've got 3 circles. I've got this box. Put that one there. But no more circles. He's going to get some washi. And we'll put this one here. Oops. Oh my gosh. My fingers keep slipping off of it. That might be a little crooked, but I might not be able to fix it. It's so tiny. I think it's because when I put things down, if my fingers are blocking my view, then I really have no idea what I'm doing. I wanted him to go just above the box a little bit because that's what I did on the other page. See, it's crooked again. Okay, we'll leave it like that. It's going to be all right. Okay, so this is what we've got so far, y'all. I actually think this is looking pretty good. I think it looks fairly complete. I've got bullets and bullets. I've got plenty of little boxes to write in. I don't think I will add anything up there because I don't want to add these plants because they're all connected to a hanging basket, so I don't think that would really look right because they're all pretty long and I don't want them to cover up my washi, so I think I'm good with that. So y'all, I think this spread might be finished. And let's do one final glance. I think I'm good on this one. I'm going to leave these spaces open for writing. I like that my quotes are, you know, kind of spread out and my circles. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and put this back on the washi. Again, this was by Planything, Plants and Florals. This was the December release. She gave us 3 washes, but we only used 1. So next time, or whenever I decide to use that pink paper, then I'll probably, you know, pull this pink. But for now, let's go ahead and get this back on the disc. I need to clean up my washi just a little bit. because when I bring my planner out, it is in its cover, and it takes up more space on my desk, and I don't want to mess this stuff up. All right, let me get my planner out and let's see what we wound up with. Okay, guys, there is my spread for April 7th through the 13th. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I hope y'all liked this plan with me. If you did, please go on and hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. And when you do, don't forget to turn on your notification bell, and that way YouTube will send you a notification when I've uploaded a new video. And also, guys, I'm kind of struggling with the YouTube algorithm lately. So if you don't feel like leaving a comment, if you wouldn't mind dropping a smiley face or just some kind of emoji down in the comments, that also tells YouTube that you are here and you are watching, and I would really appreciate that. I love all the interactions. So guys, thanks again for joining me today. I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all have a wonderful first full week of April, and I hope your Easter plans are coming along nicely. And listen, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.